You know, the subtitle for this movie should simply be, "Fuck it." So this movie is Godzilla vs. Stock Footage 2, Electric Boogaloo. Wait, no, that's not right. It's Godzilla vs. Megalon. I'm sorry. The story is that a lot of nuclear testings around this time have disturbed the people of an underwater or underground nation called Seatopia, who, in a bit of rage, decide to release a giant cockroach monster named Megalon to cause death and destruction to the Earth people. An inventor creates a flying robot that looks like Ultraman named Jet Jaguar. Jet Jaguar is instructed to go get Godzilla on Monster Island, and then to fend off Megalon until the Big G arrives to Japan. Soon before Godzilla arrives to help Jet Jaguar, though, the Seatopia people ask the aliens from the last movie to borrow Gigan to assist Megalon. So once Gigan arrives, he starts beating the shit out of Jet Jaguar. Then Godzilla comes in, and it's a tag team battle just like in Godzilla vs. Gigan. Now, by this point, you already know that the series has had a reputation for being really silly and, at points, really stupid. This was the point where they just said, we don't care what happens. We'll just go all out stupid. The new suit actor that plays Godzilla makes Godzilla act incredibly odd and basically fights like a boxer and very human-like. Jet Jaguar is one of the most ridiculous Godzilla creations I've seen next to Gabra. Stock footage is still used, as stock footage was used for Godzilla vs. Gigan, although not to the extent that Godzilla vs. Gigan used stock footage, which is odd because the movie was shot in 3 weeks. Or that's a rumor, but would be a reason to use stock footage, I'll admit. The music is the same as in Godzilla vs. Hedorah because it's from the same composer as that movie. It just has really ridiculous moments. And then there's this infamous scene, probably the most infamous scene in Godzilla history, where Godzilla basically says, "Fuck your physics." Now, I'll do the same thing like I did for Godzilla vs. Hedorah. I'll put a little link right here. I'm gonna go make popcorn when I get back. I hope you guys have seen that clip, so I'll be right back. I know, crazy, right? If you thought flying in Godzilla vs. Hedorah was bizarre and dancing in Invasion of the Astro Monster was a bit off for him, then that just trumped everything you just saw odd about Godzilla. So, I mean, because this movie is so bizarre, just doesn't give a fuck what it does, it's one of those rare movies that's so bad it's almost good. For the serious movie person, I tell you by all means, don't waste your money. But if you want to just have a good time with friends, grab this movie, grab a lot of beer and a bong, and you're set. So that is my review for Godzilla vs. Megalon, probably the craziest Godzilla movie ever made. I'll be back tomorrow where the Godzilla series will finally start to get back on course, so I'll see you guys then.